streaming, and then we need to go and load YouTube. It's going to be a bit weird for a second because you're going to hear like, blah, 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 blah. But I will know that it is correctly working then with audio. Yes, I will know that it is correctly working then with audio. What? Yes, I will know that it is correctly working then with audio. What? Yes, I will know that it is correctly working then. But it's like with audio. Yes, I will know that it is correctly working then. But it's like with audio. That bit. Yes, I will know that it is. That sounded fucking ridiculous. If anybody watches that, we're okay. So I can just shut down that. Well, I was genuinely thinking that it might be a very good idea to actually expand on our website and we turn it into a bit of a news website as well. And we create our channel based around AI news, because every time some new news comes up, we've got free content. And we can just and we talk about it anyway. We're interested in it anyway, so why not just sort of try and add capitalization? Yeah, that's what they do, but there's no reason why we can't sister that, you know? Yeah, I should probably add a webcam on here as well, shouldn't I? Where? There, I'm being a stupid. Do I do the VCam? No, I'll do the HB. Hello. There we are. Okay, yes, just like that. And we'll make it smaller, put it in the corner. I wish I could get a stream to this Facebook and have both angles. But I don't think... I can record my phone screen. I can, but it happens on the phone. And that's, you know, I've only got like 50 gigabytes of data on there. I don't know how much that would take up, but it'll probably take up most of the beauty of streaming is that it doesn't cost any data. You're letting YouTube host the file size. Well, I've got tons of data because I've got nothing on that screen. So I believe that should be just running live now, and quite happy with the audio. Your audio will come out of my phone and go through the laptop, although it will sound a little bit low because it's a digital. It won't be, it's not as booming as my voice, but you should still be able to hear both of us. So, so yeah, we've got you recording for like shorts and content and long form video. We've got me streaming. We've got the website. We've got, we've got nothing. You've gone, bye. There you are. There you're back. You're back. Yeah, no, I'll just put my headphones to record the screen. Right, let me get this. So you've already built a bot that side which you can talk to, yeah? Well, I haven't literally had to start again. That gives me hope. That gives me hope because that's what we were doing originally when we decided to start recording. We were competing to see who could get there. So yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm streaming. It's all streaming. It's all happening. You're live on YouTube. Say hello to the world. Do you need something? She don't want to be on camera, which is fine because she's mine and no one else is. You're not. You're not. You are. You gross. Oh, nice. Why? What do you want? Why won't you stop? You want me to stop? I can. I can stop. Just say fuck off. You're gonna get me. My apologies. I was just messing around.
What's the channel called that we're streaming at?
Bad banana. Yeah. For now, like let's get a bit of a following, and then we'll build. Unless you want to. Unless you want to. Well, it was a play on words that I came up with a name years and years ago when I was developing computer games, and it was my kids that come up with the name Bad Banana. I think Alicia was 2 at the time, so I was like, yeah, we'll have that. That's a good name, and it's just stuck ever since. Anyway, every time I stop this, you get further ahead. So I'm gonna Bruce Almighty it right now.
You go for it. Show us what you can do. What Bad Banana can do. Shall I call you Harry or Marv? I can't remember. Which one is it?
I think it was. I think Harry was the shorter one with the golden tooth, and Marv was the scruffier one.
I think yeah, you probably look more like Marv.
Yeah, marvelous, marvelous.
Let's see what we got here. What's first? I wonder if it will try it. It's gonna try to do it. I really think this is gonna be bloody good. Because Google was just like incredible. I think it's just gonna be. The voice is just gonna kick the butt out of the normal text-based bollocks. It's gonna be from Gen Z, people who don't know how to type. They just do like I don't know if you ever heard, but nowadays people like go around libraries and they whisper using Whisper Flow. Have you heard about those?
Whisper Flow is yeah, of course I've heard of this.
I did try a free trial, but not for me, sadly. I really was looking forward to use it. I guess if I was working indoors, then that would be great. But because I'm spending a lot of time outside,
Okay, I've just given him a pretty large prompt to work with. I hope he doesn't take all night. Claude's now cooking. I'm going to go cook myself a cup of coffee. Yeah. Yeah. All good. So yeah, interestingly, this is a kind of different format to what I was working under yesterday, though. Not yesterday, earlier on this afternoon, because right now we're here talking and we're sort of discussing what we're doing and bouncing ideas off of each other. Whereas earlier on, I just sort of had my Norse music on and Just listening to that blaring out while I'm there, like just head in the game.
Do you know what's happened? The ADHD person has managed to successfully distract you from your only goal to get the website up and go. I've successfully disrupted that plan.
When?
And I'm
Why?
joking. Now, I'm half joking, but we were trying to get better websites, like working on websites, a lot less than ourselves,
Yes.
in office.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
we're working on like 10 other projects. But I
Yeah.
think it's all
But we've got a
positive.
website. We've got a website now.
That's all good.
Not only do we have a website, but we have a website with a pretty minimal chatbot already installed, which you can just go and have a conversation with at 0.0003 pence per message, roughly.
Wow, that's sort of 0.00 something more than I'd like it.
Yeah, well, the only way to implement it for free would be to use a local LLM, and then, but then I would need to have my laptop on 24 hours a day, and I would be using my laptop as the GPU that runs the LLM.
Don't want to do that.
I can, because if
I'm
you
just
think
thinking
about it,
we
right?
should we should do we should well this will probably cost you more electricity, but I think what we should be doing is we should use so what actually costs money the use of Claude.
Yeah, basically the use of Claude. It's
Okay,
cheap,
okay.
but it
Well,
is it's a cost in credits.
well,
So
we should switch to some Chinese models that would probably just do just as good for those basic tasks.
well, we can swap to anybody's API. This is what I was saying before. With it up and running now already, we can switch over to any. You grab the code from any API that will allow you to, and it doesn't matter what AI does it, whichever one works, and we can swap it over to that. But if we want the functionality that we're looking for, we want it to be high end, coherent. We want it to be really useful to the people that use it. There's no two ways around it. We're going to have to pay, which is why we need to recover the costs in the clients that use it before
Yeah.
it's used. That way, it's all paid for and done and dusted, and they can chat to it as much as they want, and it's like it's already paid for. But yeah, it's something that we need to work out. We've not tested it properly yet, so we need to get a couple up and running, test them, talk to them, chat to them all night, one night, give it all of your deepest, darkest secrets, and see how much it costs. Have
Yeah, that's
you
right.
built
Well,
it?
well, it's still building because I've tried to change it. I
Okay.
don't really quite like the way it looks. I don't think it looks futuristic. I think it needs to look. It needs to have flattering buttons,
Needs to
and
look future proof, doesn't it?
yeah, well, I did change the name, and I've changed it to well, instead of chatbot, it's going to be voice powered by Google.
I like that
So
idea, mate. Future proof your business. That's a really good quote and
okay,
name.
so what we can do. Right, so now it's changed it. Right, we'll go back. I'd like to think a slightly improved design, but on the clothes, I think blue does look slightly better than. So let's test it.
That sounds horrendous.
Well, right now, I feel like I'm fed up with my sodding job.
What, this job right now?
What's going on there? Are you still there, or
I'm
are you
still here,
not?
yeah.
No, no, I'm just talking to this Google chatbot.
Oh, I don't need to check that. I can click here and just see that it is nothing dropped. 60 frames a second. Lovely.
Yeah, well, I want to change the career. I'm a plumber. Yeah, I'm good at problem solving. I know exactly how to put the pipes in the right way order to make the toilet flush in the right way. I'm very good at it.
Okay.
So yeah, can I transfer my skills of building toilets into laptop job? Well, managing database, it sounds like hard work. I want to be famous and I want to be influencer. Well, do you know what I paid for was an actual some career advice, not some chatbot.
Hmm.
Well, I just want you to find me a job that pays me hundreds of K, and where I can just walk in as a trainee with a laptop. Okay, I think I've finished that because I don't think it's amazing. Do you know, I've heard some amazing, where was it? I've heard some really good AI agents, but this was not as good as that. 𝕆𝖆𝖆𝕆𝖆
Hmm.
that was much better.
I
That was much
need
better.
something from you.
What's that?
I need you to log in to the Claude service on your laptop and get me an API key. You might have to do it on your phone. Whatever you signed up with and paid for on is the same thing you need to go through. I think. I need the
Okay.
Claude API key.
Okay.
It's in console.anthropic.com account and keys.
Hold on. I need to
Let me see if I can get one quick.
Gmail. I think I need to go. Yeah, try and get it. It'll send it to my Gmail to.
Let me just see if I can log in here. You're signing back into Claude. No, no. So I need it as Vistas AI.
Okay. And can you? So can you?
You can click that link on your email and it should let me in here. I just need a code and it's been sent to you.
Okay. I shouldn't give you that email address because I'm not going to be using it. You're going to be using it. Okay. Do you want me to tell you what the code is?
Yeah, you can just tell me the code now. It will be unusable in 5 minutes.
674.
Yeah. Nice. I should be able to get the API key now. Ah, perfect. Yes, I can create a Claude key. Lovely. Thank you. That'll do.
Okay, well, let me just explain what the problem is. That the voice is too American. The voice needs to be English, British English. Sorry. And is it called latency? It needs to be minimum. Let's see if that actually improves anything because it's, well, it is getting a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit annoying.
Excuse me.
Have you got anybody watching this, or are you on our own?
Well, I think we're probably on our own, mate. We're probably. What does it tell me? How many CCU? I don't know. I'm not on. I don't. I've not got YouTube loaded at the same time. I've not got any of it loaded. I just think it'd be interesting to just keep uploading them and let people see the workflow, see the process, and then its provenance as well, so we can look back on it and show people, like, when we first started this, this is what we looked like. Two guys in their houses sitting. We didn't have an office. We didn't have a building. We weren't traveling around in Lamborghinis.
Well, you know, I've got G-Class Mercedes, that's not too bad. But no, not a Lamborghini, alright.
Do you know what I mean? We're not driving around in supercars and flying on private jets. There's none of that. So we can show people, like, this is how you start. It,
That's how
it's
you,
it's at
yeah,
it's
how
at
you
the bottom. This is
start
at
it.
the, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't. They think like business owners are just born into it, but you're a prime example of someone that built it from the ground up. And this is the second time you're doing it now. You're doing your second business now. My first. So anyway, I keep trying to read
Oh,
where I need to go.
okay, let's try this. So the updated system instruction to specify a polished British English accent from Sarah. I also switched the core voice to 𝕭𝖆𝖓𝖓𝖓, which provides a professional, articulated tone fitting a high-level executive advisor. Latency optimization. Well, let's see what it does. What did you think of that? Still no good, is it?
Yeah, hiya.
Okay, so visual refinement, making sophisticated blue and amber statistics. Okay.
That's normal, mate. Hey, do you want to know? Do you want to know a? Do you want to know a fun fact about sleep?
And like Dan says, I don't set an alarm up in the morning. I set one to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yes, go for it.
So me and Rach were talking about this the other day. We did a bit of research and we discovered that human beings we're not we don't do good. We don't do well with having 8 hours sleep in a stretch. Have you ever heard of anything called first and second sleep?
Yeah, yeah. I've got the whole thing monitoring the well, no, this thing monitors like well everything.
Yeah. So it's humans are naturally supposed to go to sleep at sort of 10, around sort of 9, 10, 11, depending on each person, and then wake up at around 1, 2, 3, stay up for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then go back to bed for another 3 or 4.
It's like babies.
Yeah, well, it's
They
that's
sleep.
there's some tribes that still sort of keep that and live like that, and they're the ones that are isolated from the rest of the world and have never had like modern amenities and things, and they've just kept their traditions throughout all the ages. And that's how we're supposed to do it. We're supposed to go to bed for a couple of hours, wake up, do things, usually illicit things, and then go back to bed. And that's like natural for human beings.
Mm-hmm.
We're not supposed to sleep 8 hours through from like 10 till 6 and then get up. It's just not natural for us. It's only been
No.
happening a few thousand years.
Yeah. Well, well, that's news to me.
It was news to me. I've been brought up on science and schools, so like, you go to bed at 10, wake up at 6, go to work, get in. But no, that's it's all a bit unnatural.
Yeah. Well, I was always told that you do need your 8 hours. Well, you do need that, undisturbed sleep. I remember, well, Elon Musk was saying it would be nice just to be able to sleep through the night without needing the toilet. I was like, well,
Yeah, if you
oh,
wake up because you need the toilet, you're supposed to wake up, go to the toilet, get up, do something, and then go back to bed like an hour later rather than piss and go straight back to bed.
the thing is, okay, so for resilience, future-proof, specialized executive AI focused on navigating high complexity career transitions with clinical precision. That's not bad. It came up with it itself. That is pretty good. I just don't understand. It's a pretty thing. Why is it not freaking fixing the screen? Just, now it's starting to look slightly better from us seeing that show.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to add the key to all of these because I don't really know what they're doing. So I have my Claude API key now. Oh, what's this then?
Designed for future-proof. Designed for resilience. Future-proof is specialized executive AI focused on navigation high complexity compute. So basically, this is it. It's like, you press that, it's still doing shit. It's voice only mode, to know that displays read. So there's transcript as well. Transcribe. So it's like, it's going to be, sometimes you just do voice and it just writes it out and then you lost the whole thing. Transcribe and you just go and pick it up from there and carry on. Well, let's see how well it sounds. fall asleep. Or shall I make it a bit quicker? Are you there?
I'm here.
Did you hear her?
Yeah, she sounds all right. I mean, bit pompous and a bit, you know, really enthusiastic.
Okay, she sound more normal. Well, I can try to.
I think she's a careers advisor, so she should sound a bit more less friendly, a bit more sort of to the point. Like you want to change careers and you want to go from plumbing to earning 100K a year. That's not going to happen overnight, mate. Let's break this down properly.
Okay,
You know, not
sound
like
more
oh yeah, create content and you're going to be 100 grand better off. That's a really good idea. If someone paid you 50 quid for that, they'd complain to you the next night. They'd be like, "Whoa, mate, what have you sold me?" Do you know what I mean?
maybe, you know, I think actually people like when they push back on like Anthropic, when they start to say, no, I don't know that, ask somebody else. And the answer that people are like, oh, that's probably, well, you're not bullshitting me
Yeah.
because,
You know, one thing there's a lot of going around at the minute is that people are starting to sort of cotton on that Chat GPT and these other things are like echo chambers and they're just yes men and they're designed to keep you on the platform and to just like social media, they're giving you a dopamine hit by keeping you locked into a series or a way of thinking. And they're starting to realize that and now they're making media about it and now there's short form videos that get millions of views convincing people that AI is no good to talk to. So yeah, giving it reasoning and telling it like, if an idea is shit, stress test it and then tell them, this is not a good idea. You're not going to make money like this. Like make sure that it's telling you. But then there's a fine line. I did that to my chat GPT while I was using it for some other code. And every single time I messaged it, it stress tested everything. And 9 times out of 10, it would run me around in circles
it's
because
probably strenuous to be
it was
doing
stressful.
that.
It was stressful talking to it.
I think you need a reality, something like that once a month, like, or, you know,
Yeah, you just got to find the
accountability coach, or you know, people have coaches or life coach that you know gives you a reality check, but you know you can't continuously be in that kind of environment that pushes back on you because it becomes strenuous and kills your creativity. I think. I mean, it's just you know fun. Let's test this one. Let's change it now. Yeah, career change. Well, I know how to do plumbing. Well, I was actually wanted to pivot into farming. Well, I don't know. Did you say what did you think of this? It was.
It sounds a bit better. Actually, genuinely sounded a bit better than the high pitched upbeat like, oh hi, I just came out of the Twitter beanbag.
Well,
She
that's
sounded
good.
better. She sounded a lot more like solicitor, careers advisor sort of. I imagine it
Yeah,
to be like walking into a solicitor's. Like shit, I'm going to get
yeah.
told that I'm doing bad here, and this is what I need to do, and this is what I need to do. If
It's
someone's willing to fork out a bit of money to listen to careers advice, then they're also surely willing to take the hit on if their ideas or what they're doing is the wrong direction, and that's why they're paying, because they want to. I don't know, maybe because if you just wanted to if you just wanted to pay money to talk to a chatbot, you would, wouldn't you? It needs to be
Yeah.
more tailored, more
Structured.
yeah. I like the voice, and you just got to find the right balance on the rules of how it talks to them. It's going to take some practice and some tweaking. Like
Well,
I don't expect to be finished with this by tonight. I'm running into problems.
can you have more structure to your questions and ask more qualifying questions from the start and then start your role is last push the boundaries. I don't know what that's supposed to mean to you.
Maybe tell it like if an idea is bad, then push back on boundaries. If a response seems illogical or time wasting, like yeah, I think you're going to have to be
Yeah,
quite or ask an
push back
AI
on.
how to write the AI. Because then you can tell it like I want it to be like this, I want it to sound like this, but I don't know quite how to prompt it, and it will tell
Well,
you.
to be honest, well, I'm just going to say, well, your career advisor act like one. Can you write a prompt for yourself? Like, can you have more structure of your questions and ask more qualifying questions from the start? Your role is career advisor, pushback and illogical or bad ideas. You are not a yes man. You are there to probably sound like it's planned. Okay, let's see what we come next. We'll push back on my thinking illogical bullshit. Wow, I feel feeling hungry for some reason. I've had my dinner, but I feel hungry now. Ridiculous. Alright, so
Right, let's test this now. I like coconuts. Ah, no. API key not configured.
professional, future-proof online. Let's begin professional. What's your current role and what specific technical leadership achievements are you most proud of? Okay, well, finally, I think it's starting to sound like something. Okay. Well, no, cheers. Thanks for that advice because I think I was
Is
a
it
little
better?
lost there.
Does it sound better now?
Do you hear that?
It's
That's
really
really
choppy,
odd.
but go on.
I'm a company director and I have a plumbing company. your job. Like, I'm tired of being a director, so I kind of want a role that's. I need a role that's pays at least 350 a year because, well, to support my current lifestyle. And upskilling. What are the options? I've got no idea what you're talking about. No idea what DMP or Sigma or whatever. Well, I'd like to identify a single role, yes, which one I would like to pivot to. Well, I am strong at everything really, managing clients, budgets, staff. Yeah, I'm great.
Tell it you can teach.
Well, your questions are too hard, you know.
Maybe we've pushed it too far because it is now. It's not.
No, that's fine. You just say it's unnecessary. It is actually necessary. But yeah, obviously, if you want to command 250 a year, you need to understand
Well,
what
she's
your
not
business
wrong.
is.
If you want 250 grand a year out of a job, you need some fucking chops, don't you? You got to have some
Oh no,
skills
yeah, you do need to understand that.
as an employee.
I had some understanding what she meant, but I thought, well, I don't have in-depth understanding, so I thought, well, I'll just ask what she means. But obviously, she's like, well, if you don't even understand that, you probably, maybe you need to start your own business, or maybe you do that. So, I mean, as a salary, you'd be, that's a high salary. So I think she's better. So obviously, I asked her to act like a freaking um, career advisor. So this one is really doing that. But actually, she's saying you need to study. But what she should be saying, I'm going to fucking pull out your finger and go and get. She probably should be saying you aren't going to get a job. You need to pivot towards AI and crack because there's no. Well, it's difficult to get jobs nowadays. I think.
Especially ones that pay 250 grand.
Well, yeah, unless it's in AIs, AI prompter or whatever. Yeah, can I just ask you a question? What roles pay about 250 grand in AI?
Excuse me. Right. Okay. Okay. Save.
Oh, I need to associate it your agenda.
And then project overview. How do you trigger a redeploy? Push a git commit or go to deploys tab and click trigger redeploy. Deploys. Grade. Production published. Build time. Complete. File net flying. Over. How do I trigger a redeploy? Ready to customize, upgrade, configure, deprecated, configure. I mean, I could always just re-upload to it, but that may cost more than I need to spend.
What is it?
That's where just where I was.
Okay. Something's happening. Well, this is where I wish you were like next to me because this is like hard for you to work out. GitHub secrets.
Oh, now you're getting into repositories and shit. That's I'm still not 100% with GitHub and repositories and all that. Like, I understand it, I know how to use it, I have used it, I still use it, but do I like it? No. It's very complex. A bit like this bloody Netlify app that I'm using. This is quite complex. The one that I tried to use earlier on, I think it was Firebase or something like that, what I was trying to use for the database, and my God, that was incredibly overwhelming. It's like every time you open one of these apps, there's a million things in there to do, and you only need to go in there and do one thing, but you have to learn how to navigate through it to get there. Like, goodness me. I'm looking for a redeploy function now on this Netlify and I can't find it. And I'm thinking I'm just going to go and redeploy it via re-uploading the folder, and then that will redeploy it. But I'm using like 30 odd credits every time, and I'm only on 180 left now, so this is getting a bit. Every time I test it,
I wonder what Llama would do if I asked it to create an app like
it will give you a funnel and a landing page.
for for the for this agency. So how the fucking bullshit? It's so fucking. What is it called? Shit doing voices.
Now I've got all the way through that.
Right. You need to set up billings in order for this to work.
Me too. That's just what it's told me too. He says, congratulations, everything works. Now pay. And you can talk to your chatbot.
Yeah, but
Fuck's
well,
sake.
I can pay. I can pay for it.
No,
Well, I talk for it now, but you know, if I wanted to, if it's used, it's gonna be, you know,
I'm telling Claude off now. I'm telling it, of course I'd have credit. I'm paying £20 a month for you. That should be included, right? Anthropic API want a separate bill to be paid if you include all of this, and they don't tell you that when you sign up, do they? For Haiku, it's 0.003 pence per message. You probably won't spend much. You will if you have 500-600 different people that want to jump on there. And I can't charge anyone for this because I can't test it.
No, the problematic thing is, like, well, no, the thing is, you worry about 500-600 people, but if there are 500-600 people, that won't be a worry because 500-600 times 50.
Yes, but I need to make sure that what I'm selling them is worth 50 quid or 25 or whatever it is that I'm going to charge them. I need to ensure that that's worth it. And I can't because I can't test it. It's untestable without already paying.
Oh, well, really?
Yeah,
Oh, well,
it won't let me test it. It's up and running, it's live. You can go in there and start talking to it. But the moment you want it to send you a message, it's like, but you need to set up billing. No, this is what I mean. I could set it up locally on my laptop and have it running off of my GPU, and we could have this on in the background. And I know you said like, oh, it'll cost you electricity. It's like, well, I mean, we have lights on all day long, etc. And how much would it really be an investment for? Like, you could do it on a cheap laptop. You don't need a 32 gigabyte RAM NVIDIA 3060 GTX to run
Well,
it.
what do we just get? Well, we could just get a server,
You know what were you
rather
talking
than
about
just
before? The Apple extender little things. They're like £200, and it's like a little mini PC that just runs off of a connector.
the Apple Mini.
The Apple Mini, yeah, like you could get one of those and build the whole thing on your PC, transfer it to the Apple Mini, press play, and it just runs there indefinitely. But then you've got to do all of that. You've got to set it all up locally. You have to get your own LLMs. You have to test, 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 test. And I'd rather be able to do it online like this. So you very well may be right. What was that one that we were going to use with the really good English voice? In post, in
Retail.
world,
Retail.
retail. That's it. It might be worth just grabbing retail and getting an A. Which one are you using now? Gemini.
Yeah. Well, I'm using the Google AI Studio.
So the AI Studio through Google, yeah. So that may be a viable option if we can get that to a point where you're happy with it, and when you're talking to it, you feel like yes, this is credible, this is good info. In fact, send it to me, and if I can get it to make me 50 quid in a few days, like, well, not make me, but make me make 50 quid by speaking to it within a couple of days, then you know it works. You know it's completely viable because I can stress test it. So yes, I went through the steps, I went through the process, and I made the money. Did what it said, and I did get value out of it. You know, the amount that I put in, I got back out with relatively. That's an interesting point actually. If you build it to the point where if I pay 50 quid now to gain access to it, can it earn me that 50 quid back within a week? So long as I put in the work. So I say to it, like, I want to make my money back for this subscription. I've got a month and I need to earn my money back in a week. Help me. And it tells me, right, go and do this, do this, do this, do this. And I go and do it actively and commit to it. I make the money back. I've made me 50 quid and I've got 3 weeks free. And I said, right, let's do it again and again and again. That's value for money. If you pay 50 to make 200, that's fucking pretty good. Like, there's a lot of people will take that. So that's another angle to attack.
I've got no permission to create API key. So, I remember last time I was said, oh well, it's done it, but now credentials. ADC is to standard rate connects from company hardware to everything, but it needs to have with some kind of PDF or copy of what's been spoken to and send it via email to the, whatever.
Anyway, I'm just telling Claude to pivot and change its idea because I'm not using the Anthropic API to do that. Not tonight. I'm just going to get it back to what it was on before and probably save up, shut the stream down, and hit the sack. It's getting late, but this is building. This is what it's like whilst building. You run into errors, you find bugs, you get snags, you hit roadblocks, and you have to work your way around them.
Well, I mean, let's say it'll take us a week to get something working. And then, once we've got something working, we can start worrying about actively marketing.
Yeah, well, that's what this stream's about as well. It's shadow marketing, if you will. People will eventually click on it and find it and start saying, "Oh, this is interesting. They're building that, and they're building this, and they're doing it live." And, well, he is. And anyway, yeah, I'm going to shut down that stream. I'm going to head off to bed, I think. Yeah, I'm going to pick this up tomorrow. I might just press stream because this costs me like zero bandwidth. I get no dropped frames. I'm running at like 6K per second, so that's a good. It's cheap to stream. It's good.